Alright, well, that's kind of bright. Oh well. Alright, so sex versus gender. The easy way to remember it is that sex is biological, and gender is more of a psychological, social, community-related thing. But the most important thing to know is that they're definitely not the same thing. I am a feminine female who has dreams about having a penis. A femifemme who, when she was little, checked in the bathroom every day to see if my vagina had magically transformed into a penis. Do I wish I had one? No, not really. Do I wish I'd been born a male? Not really. I'm pretty happy with the body and mind that I have. But on the same token, I have thought about it a lot, and I can't say that I would be pissed off if I had been born as a man. Or if, like in some really unfortunate countries in the Middle East, I have been forced to get a sex change for being gay, which is happening right now. But that covers both my sex and my gender. But some important facts about both. Sex could be one of two things. It could literally just be what organs you have, or it could be what organs you feel like you should have. The definition that I've been using for sex doesn't work with transsexuals because you just can't define their sex as what organs they have. But you also can't attribute it to their gender because while their gender and their preferred sex might match up, like mine do, feminine, female, they might not. With gender, it's not easy. And there's just not one set category for someone to fit into unless they're trying to fit into that category, which happens a lot. For example, I dress in a very gender-neutral way usually, have short hair, never wear makeup or jewelry except for this necklace, but I do have a ridiculously girly laugh, collect pillow pets, and greatly enjoy being in the kitchen. The best definition for gender that I've heard from several different sources is that gender is fluid. It's a spectrum where people rarely reach opposite ends. Gender is never as polarized as society has a tendency to make it seem. Never. And there are always going to be tomboys and metrosexuals and agender, bigender, unigender, whatever people out there who don't fit under the words masculine or feminine because people weren't meant to fit entirely under one of those two words. And what it comes down to is that the only person who can tell you where you fit on the gender spectrum is you, if you even care where you fit. The fact that I've never worn makeup and belched like a fat man shouldn't have anything to do with my identity as a feminine female homosexual. And that's really all there is to it. So stop trying to label other people, stop trying to tell other people what you think they are or how you think they should be acting or living, and focus more on who you think you are. Because just like no one has a right to tell you that you should be more girly or manly than you are, you don't have the right to say that to anyone else. And I've been seeing a lot of that. Just way too much of it lately, online, in real life, in blogs that I follow, in general. Just needs to stop. On that note, I'm done. My next video, whenever I do that, will be about bullying. It should be a pretty aggressive video. And with that, good night.